What's going on, guys? How you doing out there? Welcome to What It Do Tarot. I appreciate you for stopping by here with me to see what's going on, to see what's good, see what it do. It's time for a monthly read for you guys. It's currently July 2026, but it's a timeless reading also. So I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so very much. Old and new. Hope you stay, hope you enjoy the reading. I hope you're having a good day or evening also whenever you catch this. Alright. Feel free to fast forward through this part. Just getting out your zodiac card. Yes. How are you? Your number is 4, and your word is immerse. Let's get a couple of these oracles, and then I do 2 that for tarot. Is it still Cancer season? If so, happy birthday to you guys. Yeah, it is you guys this season. It sure is. We're just beginning July, so yeah. Happy birthday. I was about to start singing, but we'll save it for your peoples. Aries. Enjoy, have fun, be safe. Alright, here we go. Flowering. Almost like becoming, this card here you have the crab immersing itself, and here flowering coming out, budding out. Hmm. Has something to do with some past life energy. A life before this one. Wow. Okay. Here we go again. I say that because I just started doing this reading. You are my only second read tonight. And this cards are already doubled up. It's not the same energy though. Intensity. It's a nice card. Underneath flowering. Flowering. Flowering, and intensity. So the energy is just all the way live. I don't know if you've been having uh, episodes of remembrance of moments of something that seemed like you recognized it. Maybe it's been happening a lot lately, or maybe dreams or something, or just your life in general, just how you live it, how you are experiencing it. Maybe even through maybe your ancestors or another life you had or something is intertwining here. I don't know, but there's some sort of information, or you feel like you're finally understanding something maybe here with this breakthrough and this intensity. In the flowering, like becoming, understanding, like who you are, or something like that. Something is moving at a rapid pace with this intensity and this breakthrough. Like, hold up. Anyway, let's get this first deck. Let's see what's going on. Six of Wands, yeah. Been through so much. Finally, like ready to claim your trophy or something like that. All right, first deck. First deck. Nine of Wands in reverse. Mm. Well, I went off into space somewhere. But yeah, Nine of Wands in reverse for me is like you try not to complain for the most part or something like that. You're not a woe is me like type person. Like, oh yeah. You just keep experiencing whatever it is. Knight of Cups, some sort of offer of some sort here. But love here. So like your ancestors showing you love, or I don't know. It says past lives. Not necessarily ancestors. But or maybe it was a connection. Hmm. Three of Wands in reverse. I don't know. Something's moving fast. Something's going on in your life. You're always intense and in depth about things or take things to the heart with you. And Cancer, water energy, you're always in your feels or something like that. Or not in a negative way, but you just feel hard or something. And you're taking your life now, maybe not now, but maybe emphasis on like, as you've gotten older or something like that. Or in this time, you are maturing. Let's just use this flowering as a maturing card. You've experienced so much. Um, yeah, you tap into this different energies of past lives and higher selves, of course, and naturally you're here watching these videos like this one here. So, I'm quite sure, yeah, you do believe in things like that. But however the case, you have here Knight of Cups, and Three of Wands in reverse. So, like I was gonna say, this could be someone that you met, and they're saying, like, I remember you from a past life or something like that. But you don't. There's some energy here. Maybe someone's saying this to you, and you're like, I don't know what you're talking about. 301 reverse. I don't know what you're talking about. Love of my life. You know me before. I don't know who you are. I don't see what you see, type thing. I don't know, but Knight of Cups is energy of offering or being there, or just, or maybe you're unaware of how you're, maybe it was an energy of you not knowing. Maybe you're coming more and more and more into this spirituality space. You're immersing yourself in it and developing and maturing and breakthroughing and experiencing. And now maybe learning or tapping more into a past life or a past version of yourself, or maybe even now in this experience as you are leveling up, you know, your old self is now, you know, not literally, but a past life of yours, a life within a life. But however it is. Anyone ever had a dream within a dream? That was a crazy one. Like the movie Inception, one of my favorite movies. But however, getting off topic. So here, Knight of Cups and Three of Wands in reverse. So maybe you didn't see, maybe like I said, maybe you were unaware before this whole tapping into this whole spiritual thing of how, uh, you know, your older life or something from your older life can help or benefit. You weren't aware of something, but now you see something. This can go like a bunch, a couple different ways till I can really figure it out. But experiencing, okay, interesting. You have the Star and you have Judgment in reverse. Yeah, I was thinking of like, it was really like just you weren't always on this mission. Okay. This is like new to you, like a year or less or something like that. You're advancing, you're maturing, you're flowering, you're understanding, you're tapping in with yourself. Mercury retrograde, vocabularies and sentences, structures, and stuff all crazy. Okay. So anyway, the Star and Judgment in reverse underneath experiencing. So, right, before maybe you weren't tapping in with self, weren't healed in some way, shape, or form. So you weren't able to ascend. The judgment wasn't called on your life at any moment, then or now. It's not, that's not it. You know, still got so much learning to do. You know, you're starting to ascend, but it hadn't happened yet. You know, because you weren't healed. But now this breakthrough, now you're starting to see things different. Now you're starting to operate different. Now you're starting to understand, right? All of that there. Okay. So let's see what we get. Air sign in Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius individual. And here you have the Page of Wands, new journey. King of Swords, don't have no time to waste here. Telling it like it is. You're ready to continue down the road of experiencing great things, learn things about self, life, energy, God, all praises to his name, YHWH, all that. All that. So, yeah, let's see what else we get. 501. Like you were fighting this spiritualness, and here with the Fool, yeah, like you making foolish decisions, like 7 of Swords, lying to yourself here. 7 of Swords, breakthrough. Now you're ready to go on a new journey, a path, because you're ready, understand so much more. Things are moving at a rapid pace, because that's just what time it is. And energy is syncing and linking and doing what it's supposed to do for each and every last one of us, wherever we are here on this planet. So, we've taken a good look at where you've been, where you're at, and where you're going here with this Two of Pentacles, balancing out your life. Where you been at, that past life. That's our first little section of understanding, of honing in, right? Past life, where you been at? Let's go deeper than this life that you know, right? Oh wow, the life before this, Yep, couple of them, sure. And where you're at right now in this present moment, and if you can have anything to do with the structure of a future life or something, how that will look, or just this one in this realm. How does that look? 6 of Pentacles, working with people, helping people, um, to the Justice here with balancing again and making things right. Making things right. Excuse me. Mm, the devil at the bottom. I just said making things right. Making things right. I said it twice. So, you know, you stepping into a new world of spirituality, right? Because you have lived in an allegedly normal world, right? And all of us have, you know, but some know about some things and some people don't. So you're now learning more about yourself. And now that you've healed from all of the trauma or traumatic type situations, or have kind of gotten over the information that you've learned or something like that, you've healed from it all and now you're ready to move forward basically. Not lie to yourself about something to do with self, you know, and balance out the things that you feel, the things that you know, the things that you have been shown, given. Alright, so this devil, oh yeah, that's just the shadow, you know. Always just, there. The past life, maybe something to do. Uh, I said the balancing. I said the Two of Pentacles, like balancing even at that past life, going, tapping in or feeling like you know something about something, looking at where you're at now and how something relates to something. Your eyes are being adjusted to everything, So they're so wide open, But however the case, Cancer, I appreciate you. Thank you so very much for stopping by here with me today to see what's good, see what's going on, to see what it do. Appreciate you. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, please and thank you. And of course, only if you like, I appreciate it all. Here's the second deck and the last deck. Let's see what we get. It's like 2 in the morning and I'm hungry. Okay? 1:45. Alright, here we go. Justice also fell right on top of that King of Swords. Nice Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So could double confirmation be a Libra somewhere that has some sort of tie to you in some type of way. Oh, the Lovers. And I just say something about somebody that has something to do that's tied to you in some type of way. Lord have mercy. Six of Pentacles, working with someone. Things changing and moving in your life. You did have the Knight of Cups out here, the first. That's right. Somebody talking about, I remember you. I know you from my past life. I remember seeing you, or something like that. With this Knight of Cups. What was the other card right next to it? Three of Wands, right? You're like, huh? What? It's a possibility. Strength. That first card in reverse. It's difficult for you. It was difficult for you. I don't know if it's just in general, right? The spirituality, or if this was on the spiritual tip for someone throwing you all the way off. Like, I've seen you somewhere before. I know you. I've seen you, or we're supposed to be married or something like that. And so the strength was taken right from you, or you just didn't have that type of spiritual sense or power, or you know or desire or something like that. This looks like the Knight. the Knight of Swords in reverse. So not having the energy to speak or say about something. So the High Priestess. Hmm. But it's falling on the breakthrough card. So it's just like, like you just you now is the time, or like you felt it, you know what I mean? Something about that, you know, something at first, regardless if it's, oh, I don't know about that spirituality stuff, you know, and then you start getting dreams about, sort of seeing yourself in different times or something. I don't know. Or if it has something to do with the love interest that hits you off with it first, whichever way it goes. It's like now, at first it was like, and here it was like, okay, the experience of it all, whichever way it goes, is the story. And now the breakthrough, here you are, you know what I mean? You have to start lying to yourself and balance this world out here and tell yourself the truth, and because you know, here, I don't know if you read that, guys. It's the High Priestess card here. And so, like the energy started working with you eventually, right? But the situation at first was, no, you know, I only need three cards. All right, yeah. Let's see what we get for these last three. Um, yeah, I mean, if someone hit you off from out of nowhere, like, where were you? That's what I want. If this is your specific read, like, yeah, this is all me. Yeah, just where did this person tell you that at? 'Cause, yeah, love it for some. Here, 9 of Pentacles card here. Yeah, you're out there just single. Well, were you at the park? Where you at? Where were you? Just out smelling the roses, the flowers, doing you, minding your own business. Wow. With the sun card, very happy. I think either way, like before you stepped into this space of awareness or new information given, mm, you know. And it is a lot. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of things to take care of, carry, um, move around here. Even though it's underneath breakthrough and intensity, is some things that, some components, some pieces, uh, moving around so quickly and things changing maybe more so in your space or environment. But you're happy, like, it's not a bad thing or anything. You just know that, I don't know, like you just knew that it was time and now it's time and you're just doing a lot. Your hands are full. Yeah, it was judgment now though. In the upright, right? Because here it was in reverse. So, alright. So the judgment is now that, you're in the process of, this judgment card is you ascending, understanding the importance of, or understanding why things had to happen this way, or understanding, comprehending. Use whatever word you want to use. Okay. I'm just a little older now and I get all of that. But eh, it's a lot. But however the case, um, mhm, this devil here is always creeping, you know, in the shadows, mad because, things are moving around for you in a different way. Even though you have the Ten of Wands here, you're still able to carry them. And she's crouched down, like, I'm skilled, you know. Like, it's not too hard for you. You probably actually like it. Keeps you busy. But, however the case, I think for someone did do this to you. Someone approached you, or someone left a message in your inbox, or whatever they call them now, okay? And wherever, on whatever platform, okay? Or something. I don't know. Oh, text message, email. I don't know. There was someone that, well, I guess maybe that wouldn't be. I mean, you never know. Your old friend that you used to walk to high school with, and your Facebook friends, and all of a sudden they're like, I have this dream, and I was always wondering why you were in my life. I don't know. Anyway, oh goodness. So yeah, I mean, I guess it could be anybody. But at first, like I said, it made you weak in your knees. Like, oh my gosh, I don't have time for this. This is crazy. And for others, it's just sheer, energy that's coming to you. And you didn't know what it was, where it was coming from. You didn't know how to handle it, with the strength of reverse type of foolishness that you were out here doing. But some energy had to come around and correct you and sit you down and had you think about some things and your life experiences. So anyway, you're here enjoying the experience. So have a good rest of your birthday month, good summer, good rest of your month in general. And I'll see you next time, guys. Take care. Bye bye.